A tragedy that has shaken the conservative movement to its core is about to draw tens of thousands of mourners to one of America's largest stadiums this Sunday. The nation will witness something unprecedented. A memorial service for a 31-year-old political activist that's been classified at the highest level of national security significance. The same designation reserved for presidential inaugurations and major state events. But here's where it gets controversial. Should a political figure's death receive this level of federal attention and resources? Charlie Kirk, the influential conservative voice who built a political empire from scratch, met his tragic end on September 10th, during what should have been a routine campus speaking engagement. The founder of Turning Point USA was delivering remarks as part of his American Comeback Tour. At Utah Valley University, when the unthinkable happened, he was fatally shot in front of students and faculty. This Sunday's memorial, dubbed Building a Legacy Remembering Charlie Kirk, will transform State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, into what many are calling a political gathering disguised as a funeral service. The event kicks off at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. That's 2 p.m. for those on the East Coast. And organizers are encouraging attendees to dress patriotically in red, white, or blue, a request that's already stirring debate about the appropriateness of turning grief into political theater. President Donald Trump will take center stage to deliver remarks, and he's planning something that's raising eyebrows across political circles. Awarding Kirk the Presidential Medal of Freedom posthumously. This represents the nation's most prestigious civilian honor, typically reserved for individuals with decades of distinguished service. Critics are questioning whether a 31-year-old political activist, regardless of his influence, merits such recognition. The speaker lineup reads like a who's who of conservative politics, featuring Vice President JD Vance, Donald Trump Jr., media personality Tucker Carlson, White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, and Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller. And this is the part most people miss. Kirk's widow, Erica, who has already been positioned to inherit her husband's political empire as the new CEO of Turning Point USA, will also address the crowd. For those unable to make the pilgrimage to Arizona, ABC News Live will broadcast the entire service across multiple platforms, including abcnews.go.com and their mobile applications. The network will also provide continuous live blog coverage with real-time updates throughout the day. The security arrangements alone are telling a story that goes beyond typical memorial services. The Department of Homeland Security has classified this as a Special Event Assessment Rating, SEER, Level 1 event, a designation that one federal official described as reserved for events of the highest national significance. This puts Kirk's memorial in the same category as major political conventions and state visits from world leaders. The man accused of transforming this political gathering into a national tragedy is 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, who authorities arrested and charged just 2 days after the shooting. Prosecutors aren't holding back. They've filed multiple charges, including aggravated murder, and have announced their intention to pursue the death penalty. This decision is already sparking heated debates about whether the political nature of the crime should influence prosecutorial decisions. Kirk leaves behind not just a political movement, but a young family. His wife Erica and their 2 small children, who must now navigate life in the spotlight while grieving their tremendous loss. The speed with which Erica has been installed as her husband's successor has some questioning whether this transition was planned or simply a necessity born from tragedy. But here's the question that's dividing America. Is this memorial service a fitting tribute to a young leader cut down in his prime? Or has it become a political rally masquerading as a funeral? The massive security presence, the high-profile political speakers, and the stadium-sized venue all suggest this event transcends traditional boundaries between mourning and political mobilization. What do you think? Does Charlie Kirk's influence and the circumstances of his death justify this level of national attention and resources? Or are we witnessing the dangerous politicization of tragedy? Share your thoughts, because this conversation is far from over, and your voice matters in shaping how we remember public figures who die in service to their beliefs.